Hello everyone, this is my first YouTube video that I am starting this journey, and I just want to at first introduce myself. I call myself the Faith Budget Nista, and the reason I do that is because I am a Christian, and I'm a Christian who's also in college. So since I'm in college, I need to know how to budget. And so I started this journey actually a couple months ago, but I was trying to figure out what would be the best way for me, and I decided that while I'm doing that, it is better to do it with someone, and that someone will be you guys. And I just thought it'd be really, really interesting to start this off and keep myself accountable because I felt myself slacking up a little bit a couple of times, but I thought it would be very, very great to have accountability partners. And what better way would that be than to bring along the budget community with me and just show how I myself am overcoming obstacles with my budget, overcoming financial things that I'm going through, and just really learning how to be an adult because I'm 23 now and I'm almost done with college. But I'm going to have to go back for my master's. And I thought it would be really, really interesting to just show my life in that aspect of financially getting myself stable. And also, while I'm doing that, maybe even help you guys, or provide insights of just life in general. So I just really hope you guys will enjoy my channel and enjoy the content that I create. And let's get started. So I bought this book. It's called The Elevated Life Code. It's the budget book. It's from Taylor Budgets, and I really do like her. I really, really do, because her book is just, it's very it's simple once you get it. So I was kind of confused at first, but then when I watched her video on how to fill it out and how to, put everything in place, I was like, okay, I got this. So that was really interesting. I was using another system, and I still do from time to time, but I'm liking to put everything in this book versus the other system that I was using. So this is what I'm going to be working out of for the rest of the course of this year, hopefully, unless I don't want to say I'm getting bored, but I don't know. I like to change up things once in a while. So hopefully I still work with this book because so far it hasn't done me wrong. And I mean, I just started really in this book March, but I wanted to come on for April because I got this book at the end of March. So I didn't want to start there. I wanted to start it in the beginning of April, which is kind of in the second week of April now, but it's okay. I didn't fill out everything that I need to fill out yet. So again, I am open to Facebook first page, and I am the Faith Budgetista. And I love how she put I'm ready to elevate, because that is so true. I'm at a point in my life where I'm still in college, but I'm about to get my graduate and get my BA and then go back for my master's, and I'm just ready to just experience all the world has for me at this moment, and you also use my faith to get there, because I'm believing God that he can keep moving me in the direction I'm supposed to go, and I'm just trusting and leaning on him. So if I'm going to try to leave a link down below, because I don't know if she have any more of these books in the physical form available, because the last time I had checked it was 50 copies left. So I'm not quite sure, but I still will leave the link down if she do have them available. If not, then I guess I can just leave a link to her channel, and then you guys could go and check her out and see all her other content. Anyway, so let's get started. The first thing that I had already filled out for in her book was the elevate your goals. So I had wrote, it's 6 boxes to put your goals in there, but I had only used 4. I don't know if I'm going to be able to use these 2 because I don't have anything in mind at the moment as far as financial wise go. So I do plan in other things, like my other book. It's a planner, but I put it in like an um actual what's it called? I know, I'm drawing a blank. So an actual binder, that's what I would say. I put it in an actual binder, and it's just like a paper and printouts and things like that. And I just plan my life through that. But I do use this for my financial, and it's been helping me so far. So my first thing that I wanted to put for my goal was my income, and I just put income here because I wanted to increase my income with my job. So I already got a raise because I work in a childcare center. So I already got a raise the early part of this year, but I will prayerfully, using my faith, get another one, which I know sometimes it happens once a year, but I don't know, just just praying that that would happen. And if that does not happen, which I'm pretty sure it will because I have faith, I want to find other sources of revenue. So this YouTube, I feel like will be a good place to do that. But also getting like selling things that I don't need around the house will be another source. And just finding my niche that's with inside of this. Maybe even start planning my own worksheets and things like that, and seeing what I like, and then maybe selling those. But whatever it goes, I have a whole year left. Well, not really a whole year left, but I have years down the road in my mind to figure those things out. But for this year, I do want to find other sources of revenue, even if it's just starting small. I want to do something. It's the same thing with my YouTube channel. I knew I needed to put a video out there. I didn't want to just do it just off haphazardly, but at the same time, I know that if I don't do it now and don't start, I'll keep saying, "Oh, I'm gonna start," and then I won't do that. And that's really dangerous to do because you'll always say, "Oh, I'm gonna do it," but then procrastination come or other things pop up. And what's the best? No, that's just the best way to get yourself behind. So I said I wasn't gonna do that. So I just said I'm gonna step out and put the video up, and so that's what I said for me, is that I want to find other sources of revenue, and hopefully this platform be that for me as well. So the next thing that I was going to do is my debt and savings. I put my debt and savings here together like this because I really like the idea of putting these two together, because I feel like I can accomplish more when I look at my debt and savings together like this versus separating them. Because if I don't get rid of this debt, I feel like I'm not gonna be able to save as dollars into it now. And that's just to start myself. So next year I'll hopefully be in that space where I can get 1 month ahead. And I think that that will help me in so many ways. So that is what I'm going to do. Next is my vacation. So I put vacation here because I have a vacation coming out in October, and I'm going to be going to San Antonio, and I need $3,000 because I know that's a lot, but the last time I went to vacation, it was in St. Louis, and I go to these conferences, these women conferences, and the last one I went to, St. Louis, I basically used my credit cards for this, and it ended up being like close to $3,000, and that's because I was paying for myself, and I was also how can I say it, treating my mother too with that trip. So that's why it's $3,000. My next thing that I wanted to do is I put other. So these are like go to 10 places I've never been. So save for those. Use like sinking funds to do that, and get my mom a hotel stay for her birthday. Anyway, so that's the next thing for this. So next will be I'm sorry about the camera, it's a little shaky right now, but I'm trying to figure out how I can get a better quality video. But I just wanted to get this out because I have I gotta cash stuff tomorrow because I get my paycheck, so I needed to do this before I got that, because like I said, I've been doing very well and I don't want to backtrack. So the next thing that I have is so again, sorry for the shakiness. If it's really shaking a lot, I really do apologize. Hopefully I can fix that by the next video I put up, but for right now, this is what I'm dealing with. So the next thing that I have, the next thing that she has that she put on her workbook is the annual bill tracker, and I really like this. So the last setup I had was similar to it but not similar to it, and I like the other setup too because it split it up in months, but I still like this as well. So the thing that I have first is my internet. I'm due on the 10th, and it fluctuates. So usually it's $50, but for some reason I don't know if I went over or if I bought something, but it's just kind of like it fluctuates here, but usually it's $50. So I don't know. It can go back to 46 though. I'll be really happy with that. Hey, that's money for me. So I have that on the 10th. Then I have Literature Academy. Literature Academy is my it's what is it? Biannually? I think that's what you said. Yeah. So it's biannual. So every 6 months I'll pay $145. So I have not had to do anything since January, and the next one that I have to do, I believe, is in July or June. I think it's June because that's a 6 month, right? Yeah. Next is YouTube Premium. I pay for that, and I'm on a student plan, so I only pay $7.93, and that has been going great. But sooner or later I'm gonna be off a student plan. But for now, I'm just gonna be happy with what I got. And second, the third, well, no, this is not the third. I'm sorry, I cannot count. The fourth bill that I have due is it's called Kakao. Kakao is an Asian platform. I like watching Asian TV. I really do. I've been doing it since I was 13, and that's like 10 years ago. So I'm just really enjoying it. And that's due on the 21st, and I pay $7.99 for that. Next is Spotify. Spotify, again, I have the student plan, and that's due on the 21st as well. And that's $5.66, which is very good for me. And so the next thing I have is called the organized money. I put organized, but it's the organized money. That is remember I said that I was using another system. Her system is what I use. I will put her link down below too. I really love her. I really enjoy her content, and she has helped me so much. Like when I first started out, this really like learning how to cash stuff and stuff like that, she's helped me in my financial journey. So her name is Aliana, and I really like Aliana. So go check her out if you have the opportunity to. And then the next thing I have is Microsoft Word. I pay for extra what is it called, GB, I think is what you call it, extra gigabytes. I pay for that, so that's $1.99. But I did get Google One. I gotta add that on here, and that will be $9.99 a month. So I might kind of figure out which one I want to do, simply for the storage, not the money wise, because I mean, I got more storage for my book, and I think that was very, very good because I can put more things on it, especially with starting a YouTube channel, because now I gotta record and things like that, so I need space. The next thing I have is my phone bill. Me and my mom are on the same plan, so I pay for our phone bill, and that's $96.88, and it's due on the 28th. The next thing I have is Amazon Prime. Well, yes, I used Amazon Prime recently, so I have that now. I paid it off before I started writing these down. I paid it off, but it's okay. I bought something else on Amazon Prime, so it's gonna be due, but it's not due until I think May, so I don't have to put that down yet. The next thing I have is Shop Pay. I bought something on Shop Pay. Shop Pay is an app that you can pay an installment. It's kind of like what's the app called? Afterpay. It's like that, except with Shop Pay I don't have to pay the same day at all. I can just get it for zero, and then in the following 2 weeks, then I'll pay my first installment. And I like that when I'm working on a lower amount of money, because then I could save up for the next payment. So I like that. But it's not a lot. I feel like it's for small businesses. So the same thing with this book. I'm using it for this book actually. So I use Shop Pay to get the book, which I'm really excited about and happy for. And the next thing that I have due is Amazon. No, I don't have this due anymore. I put Amazon Music so I can know that I paid it in January, but I got rid of it because I forgot about it. So I had a free trial and I ended up forgetting about it, and I had to pay this. So it's down here, but it won't be filled out because I have Spotify. I don't need Amazon Music if I have Spotify. So I was just like, yeah, no, I'm not doing that. And next thing I have is counseling. I mean, I put this down here for annual bill tracker because I go every month. It's just not a monthly, like, I don't pay in bulk. I kind of pay when I go. So usually $70 because I go, like I said, every 2 weeks. So that's what I end up being. So it's very interesting for me right now. And some days I won't go, some days I will. One thing I did not put on here also is my dance. I dance as well, and I dance, and it's fairly, reasonable. I like it, so I do dance, and that probably won't go on here because, again, that's another thing that I kind of go to. I try to go to every Monday because that's when it's just when I go. But sometimes life happens and I don't make it, or I'll be tired from my job and doing school and stuff like that too. So I don't want to overwhelm myself. Sometimes doing too much will overwhelm you, and doing less, even if it may seem like you're not doing anything at all, it's better to do less than to do too much. You don't want to be overwhelmed, and a lot of people end up in hospitals from doing a lot. So I'm trying not to do that. So the next thing that's on here is the it's the annual spending tracker. I did not fill this out yet, and I probably won't fill this out all the time, because knowing me, like I said, this is a lot to me. Like, I do expense track sometimes, but I don't know. I'll probably figure that out later as I go as well. But for right now, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna lie to you. The next thing that I have is my annual debt tracker. My annual debt tracker is like I said, the debts that I have, and I paid off my Amazon card. Oh my gosh, let me go back. Wait a minute. That just reminded me. I gotta go back. So remember when I said I had this Amazon Prime thing? I was thinking of my credit card. Okay, the credit card is on the debt thing. That's the side I was talking about, on the debt. With me not paying the credit card, but I have to now, which is next month because I bought something. Amazon Prime itself is due yearly. I have a yearly subscription for this, and I have a student yearly subscription. So my next payment will be October 31st, and I would pay that. I would pay, I think, $64 for Amazon Prime. So that is why this is not going to be filled out until October, because it's a yearly subscription. So I'm glad I got that established. I was so lost. I was like, wait a minute. Why is it like that? Okay. So anyway, the annual debt tracker that I have here is the ViStar. I made payments. My minimum payment is $37. And let me backtrack again. The annual debt tracker that she has the debt you put, the minimum payment, and then her months. And I think that was very interesting. And you put the total and see how much you paid, each month. And I think that's really cool too. So I really like that. And what I have down here so far is ViStar, the Capital One card, the Amazon card, and Burlington. Burlington I am done with. I actually want to cancel them completely because I don't go to Burlington often. Burlington is a good company, a good place. I just, I don't want to use them. So with ViStar, it's $37 for my minimum payment. I made $50 in January, $37 for those months, and I'll probably do $37 again for this month. But it just, I will have to see if I can put extra debt payments, if I have extra left over that I actually want to put towards this. Because sometimes, again, life happens, or I have an event that I want to go to and I want to just kind of save for that or put money towards that versus actually debt, which is something I can get out. But again, doing this will give me accountability, so I will work harder to getting that off, especially if I want to meet my goal. And then Capital One, the minimum payment is $25, and I paid that faithfully. So March I did pay. I need to put it down. April I am gonna make a payment, but I do need to put this down. Let's see. Capital One, it was $25 I did in March. Amazon, again, I didn't do anything for Amazon because I just bought something on Amazon, so I don't have to do anything for that. Burlington will be $0 because, again, I didn't do Burlington anymore. So, and I canceled that subscription. Okay. I already did that. Let me go back. And the next thing I have on here is my sinking funds. And the sinking funds, okay, focus. Okay, there you go. Sinking funds that I have, I put this so far. So these are what's going to go into my cash stuffings. Except my emergency fund. That won't. That will not be in my cash stuffings. Nor will the, what is it called? Is it this one? The women's conference, that will not be either. So I'm saving for the women's conference, and again, I told you it's $3,000. And so the women's conference is in my online only savings bank, so I won't put that in my cash stuffing. But my savings challenges and on will be at my cash stuffings. And I took some money out on some of these. I need to build them back up. So in the emergency fund, my goal amount is $1,000, and I want to have that by the end of this year. And I have 9 months, well, I had 9 months to save because March. I had 9 months to save, and already saved was $311.20 in March. And the amount left to save was $688.80. So the amount to save per month would be $76.50 in order to get there. And that's per month, but if I'm not mistaken, I think that I might try to do more. It just depends on me. It all depends on myself. Okay. And then for the women's conference, it was $3,000 that I want to save by October, and I have 7 months to save. I already saved $150.84. But again, that was in March when I put this on here, so it could be more. I have to go and check. And then the next thing I have left to save is $2,000, $849.16. And I have $407 to save for per month in order to get to that, to match up and work everything out. The next thing that I have is my saving challenge. So I already started a saving challenge, and it's basically where you do like bingo. I got that from the organized money as well, and I do bingo, and whatever number I land on for 52 weeks, that's the number I put into the savings challenge. Sometimes I do more depending on what I get far as my school refund, extra money that somebody owe me, or gift to me, and I'll put that towards the savings challenge if it's possible. My birthday, I need to start saving for my birthday because my birthday is in September, and I mean, it's best to save for now, but it's not like a big priority to me because I'm saving for my women's conference and other things at the moment. So it's kind of like, and I may not even go anywhere special for my birthday this year, but I don't know. It just depends on how I feel. So that's that. And then my mom, I want to save $500 for her. I did not put a due date. I don't even have a goal amount for my birthday. I mean, if I think about it, maybe 500 for myself for my birthday too. Even if I do 500, just to get myself something special. If I want to go somewhere in the city and, do something different that I haven't done before. So $500 for that. So I think I'll put that for my goal amount. And if things changes, I will do that. And that would be, I'm just going to say, my birthday. Yeah, 29th. I won't put the year because, like I said, I don't know if I'll be doing it this year or if I'll be doing it next year. I don't know. So, and then my mom, I want to say $500 for her. I'm not going to put a due date simply for the fact I don't want to put a due date just quite yet. And the reason I said that, again, for same thing for my birthday, I don't know if I want to save this $500 because I give my mom money regardless if she asks for it, or I'll do something when I have the chance to do something. But you know what? Yes, I think I'll put her birthday as well. And I'll do it that way. Okay. And then for pets, I've $400, and that's simply for the fact I want to actually do this and have $400 in the account for my pets, because I have 2 cats, and cats, or just pets in general, they're a bill. Okay, if you get an animal, just be prepared to pay for food and things like that. And so I just know I need to put something for them. So $400 is what I want to have in there for emergencies, food, and cat litter and anything like that, because I have 2 of them, and so that they are a bill. Okay, they are a real bill, and I'll probably fill most of this off camera, so I can actually kind of really think about it, and this video won't be so long. Well, it's already long, but longer than what it's going to be. So I'll fill most of this off camera, but I have gifts for a sinking fund, medical, beauty, utilities, which is my car maintenance, which I put that like that because on my in my cash stuffing binder, which is, it's not this one, which is this binder here, my car utilities goes in here along with I'm sorry, not my car utilities. Anything that I'm not really touching is, not low priority, high priority, but I'm not touching daily, it goes in here. And car maintenance is one of those things. And since they didn't have a car maintenance cash envelope, I just put utilities and I put in parentheses car maintenance, so I know what I'm talking about. So that is what I use for that, and that's why it's called utilities car maintenance. I have a splurge sinking fund. Anything that I want to do that's not in my budget, or I just want to just pick a day and just buy something, out of the blue. That's what my splurge is for. If I want to go on a shopping spree, put money into that. And hopefully I can save. I'm going to put an actual amount for this so I won't forget the amount. But I want to be able to also maybe put $500 for here too, because I can splurge with that. And then Starbucks, I really like Starbucks, so I said instead of just buying drinks, I'm going to make a sinking fund for it so I can just, utilize the money that I save in order to get Starbucks, because I really like Starbucks. So that's what I'm going to do. Next is vacations. Again, that's kind of up here with my women's conference. Is the only vacation I'm probably going to have this year, far as spending money like this, like $3,000 worth of money. So that is a vacation. That will be the same thing, but I put it separate for right now because next year I'm not going to go to a women's conference in this capacity. The one I'm going to now, I went last year and I'm going this year. I'm not going to go the following year. So I put vacations down here if I want to go somewhere else, which I'm probably am. But again, I'll fill that off camera too. The next thing is I have a 1 month ahead sinking fund that I'm going to start putting into as well. And then I'm going to do clothes and shoes. I have a clothes and shoe sinking fund because I don't buy clothes and shoes often anymore. But I do want to start. I do want to give some other shoes away and stack up on some new ones, so I want to save for it. Same with clothes. So that's that. And then for Christmas, I want to save $700, but I'm not going to start saving for Christmas until the middle of this year, because the other priorities for me are more important for right now, because women's conference is coming up and I already used the credit card for paying for my hotel ticket and those and my car rental and things like that. So that stuff costs beforehand. So I need to have this done, and that's why I did that. So that was that. So the next thing that she has on here is the annual sinking fund tracker, and that's something I'm doing yearly. But I didn't fill this out, and I probably won't, because for me, I feel like it's a lot for me, especially trying to really understand, I guess, in a sense. It's just too much for me, so I'm not going to do it. So now, let's get into April, because that is where I am. And I already kind of filled out, I already kind of filled out the dates itself. Oh, before I do that, let me read the quote she said. It says, "Love yourself first and everything else falls into line. You really have to love yourself to get anything done in this world." Lucille Ball is who she quoted, and I think that is so beautiful, because it is very important to love yourself first. Okay, it's first. Anyway, the Bible says to love God. Love Him first, and love your neighbor as yourself. But you can't love your neighbor if you don't love yourself. So I think it's very important to love yourself first. It really, really is, because if you don't love yourself and you hate yourself, a lot of things that you do, it won't be enjoyable. You'll always kind of find love in the wrong places, or you try to, and you don't want to do that. So I think that was a very good quote that they used, and I just can't wait to next month's quote. I don't remember it because I haven't read it, but anyway, so I already started with a little bit of this. I filled it out. So I filled out the weeks, and they usually have it blank up here to do, and I just did it like this. And again, I'm gonna fill like the dates of everything I have due off camera, because like I said, it'll make it really, really long. It's already long as it is, the video is, but I'll do it off camera. My first thing that I want to do on camera today is this. Okay, no, not this. Sorry, not my financial overview. I want to do my paycheck budget. And the reason I want to do my paycheck budget first, and I'll do the monthly budget off camera, because it's going to make it too long, and I need to hurry up and get it done because I have my paycheck coming out tomorrow. And I need cash stuff. So I'm going to do my paycheck budget, and this is how she has it set up. She has the date up here, the income, my budgeted amount, my actual amount, and then she has the date, the fixed expenses. So these are my bills, things that I'm not, nothing is really changing with them. They're kind of like the same. And then the variable expenses are the things that do change, but they still come out kind of every month. Or they might, they might not if I don't use it. So variable expenses, and I'm going to do the debt and savings, which I probably won't have a lot this particular time. I'm going to fix this camera real fast. 1 second. Yeah. So I'm trying to fix this camera, and I am not going to be able to play the recording on the original video because I was doing a lot of weird talking. So this is me fixing the camera. Hopefully I can speed it up. Sorry guys, just be patient with me. I'm trying to get there. And then I wanted to explain here, I was just starting with the date, and I was saying that I was going to put the 6th. So that is what you guys see. On this part, I was trying to find out which day was the 6th. I got it. It was on a Thursday. And that would be my budget that I'm using for that week. I'll put that. And so the income that I get is again from work. I'm gonna just put work because I was gonna put the job name, but I kind of want to be a little bit private, which is why I won't show my face. I'm just a little, I don't know. I like to help, but I also don't want to be so in the limelight right now at the moment. And I know a lot of people, there's some people who's camera shy, and I'm not really camera shy. I just don't want my face. I want to keep a little bit of privacy for myself. It's just a peace of mind. I don't, some people like people coming up to them a lot. And I'm the type where I'll greet you, but sometimes it's kind of overwhelming. We have like when in my mind, I can't go anywhere without nobody knowing me, even though I'm just starting out, y'all. I'm already thinking like I'm a celebrity. Oh gosh, but it's just the mindset that I'm in right now, and I'll get there. And maybe down in the future I might show my face, but for right now, this is what I'm working with: my hands, my voice, and my budget. Okay, so work. I usually make I'm gonna put the amount, but this is not everything that I receive. Again, I have my work, I have my school refunds, but I also have like savings and stuff that I use. Sometimes I will take um like I will take my previous balance that I have and combine it. So it won't be everything that I make, because again, I want to keep some things private, and knowing how much I make is another thing. I don't want to have everything out there so everybody can know. But I mean, they can't really see my face, but still, it's just the matter of just keeping some privacy in my life, because YouTube is a platform where there's more people. So anyway, I'm gonna put what I'm hopefully gonna get from work this time will be 420. Hopefully, I think. Maybe. Okay. Also, my mom, she actually gave me some money back because she had borrowed from me, and she said she wanted to pay me back, even though I'm gonna give her money. Again, I told you before, I would give her $25 every time I get paid. So I'm still giving her money, but I'm kind of giving out of this, not what I got from her in my mind. So she gave me $50 because she's paying me back as she go. She gave me $50, and I think that's really it. I mean, yeah, that's really it, what I'm gonna put for my budgeted income. So, oh, I need my calculator. Hold on again. Okay, so I'm back. I paused my video. I'm being honest, y'all. I paused my video so I can go get my calculator, and I came back and I thought that I was talking to a video that was unpaused, but I actually did not press it. So everything I said was kind of basically non-existent, and I kind of said it to just myself. But it's okay. I'm a that meant it wasn't meant to be said. Okay, no, I'm just kidding. So I had ended up calculating the 420 and the $50, and it came with the 470. I said that I was going to do my previous balance, and I'm not going to do that until the actual, and I'm not going to show it on camera because again, I wanted to keep some privacy. So that is what I'm not going to show on camera, but I am going to add it to this. So, and I was also saying that I separate my bills and my checking account to get myself 1 month ahead. I usually put money into my bills account and I don't touch it. The only difference is sometimes the bills come out before I can get the month ahead. So so I am kind of just working as I go, working as I go, but I'm getting there. So I said I'll do previous balance later. And if you see me doing, not cash stuffing all of the bills, the reason being is because it's in my actual checking account. So again, you guys didn't hear it because I had the video pause. Silly me. On my fixed expenses, every week I get paid, I give my tithe and offering. I designated Thursdays to be my tithe and offering days to give it to the church. And this is very important to me because, again, I'm a Christian and I do 100% believe in giving my 10%, but I also believe in giving offering because a lot of people just give tithe, but God did say give tithe and offering. And I mean, it's not necessarily like, okay, if you don't give offering, oh, you going to hell. No, it's nothing like that. But at the same time, I just feel, I don't know, I have experienced more when I do like my tithe and offering, and it brings me joy because I'm actually starting to actually give, being a cheerful giver versus being a giver. I'm grudgingly doing this. God has been so faithful to me, so this is something I feel like I can do for him, even though he really doesn't need money. I mean, hey, he doesn't need it, but it's the principle of the matter, and it does help and benefit me. So I do give my tithe and offering faithfully, and I try to, if I miss it, I'll be quick to like, let me get the end of my cash that I have. But I haven't been in that state in a long time. Thank you, Lord. Hallelujah. Praise Jesus. So the tithe and offering I'm gonna put here. I just put TO because it's just a lot to put tithe and offering. I mean, I know what it means. So out of 470, 10% of that. Let's see. $47, y'all. I don't know why I had to calculate that, but whatever. It's $47 for my offering. And I'm gonna put that, but I'm also gonna put here on the put a slash and put my offering and put $5 for my offering. So that'll be 52. And yeah, I'm gonna say yes. I'm gonna do it that way. So I'm gonna put actual 52, and I put it this way separate so I know what I'm doing. But from when I put the actual, that's gonna go out. So I just put 52. The next thing that I said I do with my mom. So I do her Thursday. It's $25. And that is what's gonna come out too. So $25. I don't think I have anything due this time around, or do I? I think I do have something due this time. Yes. So I know the dates, y'all. So even though it's not on here, I know I'm looking at the date. I'm like, okay, what date does that fall on? So it does come out of this paycheck. So my internet bill is due on the 10th, so it will come out of this one. And dance will also, but dance is a variable for me. So yeah, I think that's it as far as bills wise go. Oh, and shop pay. Okay, so I got it. So on the 10th of this month, I have internet. Yes, sometimes internet fluctuates, but I still think it's $50. I have to go check, but I'm pretty sure it's $50. So I'm just gonna put it there. Next, I have on the 10th again, okay, because I have dance. That's a variable expense, but I just put it here, y'all. It's okay. I'm gonna leave it. I'm not changing anything. And this is the price I pay for dance, which is again very reasonable. I think that's it for fixed expenses. So I'm going to calculate that. Add it up. 52 plus 25. That's 153. The total. Okay. 153 is my total. The remaining I will subtract 470. 153. 317 is what I got left. $317. So for my variable expenses, the main things I usually put up here all the time is my food, gas, dining out. I like to dine out, y'all. So sometimes I try to rein it in, but then there's some days I'm just like, listen, I gotta eat me some grub, okay, outside the house. Like, I know it's not as healthy as it is as I need it to be because I do dance, so I need to eat correctly. But there's just times where I'm just like, oh, I can't pass by Burger King without getting something. I can't pass by TGI Fridays without stopping and tasting their food. Oh, so that's why I stay down and out. But I'm probably not going to put too much on down and out this time because I don't want I'm trying to rein in that and getting more groceries versus dining out and eating, because like I said, it's really not that healthy. So again, food is my first variable expense. I'm gonna put gas, dining out, what else I'm doing? I think I'm gonna put shopping. I probably won't really spend nothing on shopping. And for food this week, let me check my binder, because I didn't really spend anything in my binder this time, because remember I already did my binder. I probably put 70 for right now. And because I already have money in my food binder, I haven't used it all from last week. Because remember, I already was doing my binders. I just wasn't doing, this. So I'm going to put 70 because I have money in that. And I don't want to succeed, over $200 because I don't eat that much. And my mom, even though I do buy for both of us sometimes, she doesn't eat that much either. So it's kind of like, why would I spend over $200 on food and it's just us two? So no. So $70 is what I'm gonna budget for right now. For my gas, we do drive, so I'm gonna put $45 for this week. Dining out, I'm gonna put I think I'm gonna do 25. See if I can keep it like that. Sometimes it don't happen, but we're gonna try. It's best to try. So for shopping, I'm gonna put I'm probably gonna put. Do I want to put $30? No, I don't. Scratch that. I don't want to put $30. I'm gonna put 20 for shopping. And then I already got my pets something out of the last paycheck, so I already got their food and stuff. So I'm kind of good on that for right now. And then I want to put in for. Oh, I didn't put shop pay over here. I'll put it here then. I'll put shop pay, and that actually comes out tomorrow. I think it's $13 or something. I think it's $13.50. $13.50 for shop pay. And the next thing that I want to put for here that I want to cash stuff. I want to cash stuff for beauty, because I get my ends cut, and I need a trim. So, and usually it's about $10 to $15. So I'm gonna only put $10 in it for right now this time, because that's kind of what I kind of need at the moment. I don't need a bunch of money in there. So $10 for beauty. Let's calculate this for right now. Let me see. Okay, so 70 plus 45 plus 25 plus 20 plus 13.50 plus 10. That's 183. Really? That's it? Okay. Let's see. Okay. And oh, Starbucks, y'all. I'm sorry, I almost forgot. So it wasn't last week. I think it was the week before last. I tried to put $15 in Starbucks. I don't know why I did that, because I ended up going to Starbucks, I think about 4 times, I think, in a week, or 3 times. Could have been 3. Either way, it surpassed $15. So I'm not gonna put $15. I'm actually gonna just do 20. And again, that's to keep myself. I'm trying to stick with $20. And if I go 3 times, that $20 should cover it. Okay, if I get grandes, but it's okay. $20 should cover it. And I think that's kind of what I just want to do. Just that. That's all I want to do for this amount. For this particular paycheck right now, at the moment while I'm thinking about it. So that will actually be $213.50. I'm gonna put this here in my total, and if I subtract that from 317, I only have remaining 103 and 5. And I'm gonna just put here, I'm not gonna do anything far as, no, I regret saying that. Wait a minute. I have my saving challenge that I have to fulfill. So 1 second again. Okay, I'm back. The paper is kind of crinkled, but please ignore that because I folded up simply for the fact I needed it out of the way, so I folded it and it's crinkled, but it still worked because I can use it. So this is what I saved so far in the past few weeks, and I want to actually just kind of like close my eyes and just land. If either I'm gonna land on it or I'm gonna land close to it. And if I land on a color that's already shaded, I'm not gonna do that. I'm actually just gonna do another one. So here I go. Okay, no wait, I'm doing. Okay, y'all, what was it? $22. Interesting. Okay, $22 it is. I'll highlight that, but I'm gonna make a note to myself at the bottom of this that I have to do $22 for April. What's, oh yeah, that's right, 6. All right. So I'll put here $22. The savings. Okay, come on, pen, work with me. $22, y'all. Okay, and then after subtract $22 from this, I'll get $81, and that'll be my buffer. I'm not going to do anything else. I'm just gonna put a buffer here, for right now. And again, this is not like the full thing because I'm gonna put my previous balance here, so I'll have actual, but I'm still gonna use the $81.50 that's left over as a buffer. So anything that I am not, if anything that I need that pops up, I can use this to spend for that. That's not budgeted. It's like miscellaneous, but I'm not doing miscellaneous. It's just my buffer, so I can keep it in my account. And I put that here because once I calculate this, it will get me to a zero base budget. So if I subtract 103 from 103.50 from 103.50, it will get me to a zero based budget. And that is what it is for my budget, supposedly, for right now. And I'm not going to change too much far as these things go. So I'm going to do it off camera, and I'll do my paycheck denominations too. And I will come back and I will do my cash stuffings. When you guys see it, it'll probably be the same day. But I'm going to do the cash stuffings. Or you know what? I might just do a short for my cash stuffing. So I might just do a short, and so it won't be so, like long. I'll just do a short for that and do my cash stuffing on the short. And then the next go around, when I'm more familiar with what I'm going to do, I'll probably do just the cash stuffing and do my paycheck budget off camera. So kind of switch it up every week and give you guys something different. So that is it for right now, for today. And I will see you guys next Thursday for you. I'll see you guys next Thursday. And I really do hope you guys come back and enjoy my content even more. If there's still something that I need to explain and, clarify on, just leave a post leave a post down below and let me know, and I will try to fix that in the next video. But for the most part, I really enjoyed doing this, and I think I can be on here for the long run. So again, hit the like button, subscribe, and leave a comment, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you. Bye bye.